Welcome in everybody to another edition of NXT on Tap. I am Scalz, and tonight it is just the OG crew of Jackson Phil. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing fantastic.
Doing great. I gotta say, it's a great go home show till Battleground.
I mean, it wasn't the spectacular we got last week, but still, lots to
It's
unpack
hard to top
tonight.
it. You can't top it every week.
I mean, that is very true. It is very hard to top what they did last week. We'll say they did have a good effort tonight in regards to doing that, and they set us up for Battleground, no doubt. Welcome in Al and Will. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it.
NXT on tap. I like that, Will. I like that.
Well, the name of the show tonight is NXT. So
I like that.
And I will say, before Jordynne Grace did put it on the back of her gear tonight, we were saying that last week when she showed up. So
Yeah.
That's
I
nice.
hope and you had both Obafemi and Wesley laid out in the ring after everything. Next, we had a 6-woman tag match, which was made from the Summit earlier. And this was different than normal for WWE.
Yeah,
this wasn't heels versus faces. This was put in a blender and let's make some teams.
Nah, literally, because it was like one team was 2 heels and a face, and one was 2 faces and a heel. Because you had Michin, Kalani, and Michin, Kalani,
Jada Parker,
and Jada,
and then
you had Soul, Fallon, and Lash on the other one.
No, Michin, Jada, and Soul.
Michin, Jada, and Soul. Okay, my bad.
And Fallon, Lash, and Kalani on the other one.
And this just broke down.
Broke down real quick. It was actually a good match.
One communication and everything broke down.
Sol Ruka got the pin. She hit the Soul Snatcher on Lash Legend.
Of course. That's the best way to end it. Like, have Sol Ruka become Shang Tsung. Just go, your soul is mine.
Fuck it.
We got a vignette of Wendy Chu.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be back next week. I'm excited to see that. She's a little bit. She has a different personality, it seems. So I'm curious as to see where this is going to go with her.
She's awake now.
Yeah, Cam. Yeah, I know.
And then we get to the main event, which was the contract signing for Ethan Page. Phil, why don't you start this one off? Talk about this segment.
Oh, okay. So, basically, I don't know how quite to describe it, but I know Ethan Page, he comes in, he's getting so much heat from everybody. And from what I understand, from what he's asking for in the contract is basically he kind of wants things running his way, or there's no deal. Ava keeps saying there's no way it's going to happen. But I mean, Page has been putting his foot down the entire time. We hear Trick's music. Trick comes out, and then Trick at this point is literally look, y'all, I don't Ava, I don't care what this guy wants. Just give him the contract so we can settle this. And of course, Ethan's good. Because you want to know why? Because in that contract, I'm going to have my very first match against you for your title. And I forget. Who knows what the hell the second one was?
The second one was that he's going to end the whoop that era.
Oh yeah, he's going to end the whoop that era.
And before we got that,
I got the bracket to debate on TikTok.
Before we get to that, you had Ethan Page saying, "It's not about the money." If it was about the money, I would have just continued to sit. I would have sat in the back for last 2 years and continued to get paid.
Exactly.
Nice little
2.0.
Nice little shade thrown at AEW for keeping him off TV and not letting him work.
Mm-hmm.
And his promo tonight proves the reason why you should not have done that. Because this guy on the mic
good
was fucking great.
Like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen Ethan's TNA work with Josh Alexander in the North. Ethan Page is fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
I remember him with the North.
Yeah.
But I met him last year at one of the wrestling conventions, and he was talking about his new his new little figures that he puts out. He works with a company to put out the figures, and this guy knows what he's talking about in regards to lots of things. So for him to be in NXT now, he's just gonna shine, and anybody he gets in the ring with as well.
Wait, new to this world. I'm happy we're getting a match between Karate Man versus Jax from Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Oh my god, you really threw that in there. The karate Ethan Page with the Karate Man gimmick. Nah. Oh my god, really? Oh, that yo, like new to this world is just making my day.
I do like that there was no fighting on this segment tonight.
Yes.
Like it didn't end in a brawl, so you're not gonna get a tease of what's gonna happen on Sunday. We're gonna get thrown into the deep end in this match.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Jax, what do you think?
Ethan Page wins. I'm calling it now. Like, Ethan Page is getting the royal treatment, man, and I'm here for it.
Man,
like I like everything. I like the way they're presenting him as a superstar. They're like, his mic skills are impeccable. Like, if y'all, like, I'm telling y'all, go back. Don't sleep on Ethan Page.
He's all ego, baby.
He's got every right to be.
Thea did lose Travis.
Again, very unexpectedly. Just what was the point?
In the 6-women tag match, you saw Jasmine Nix, though, and JC Jane.
Oh, yeah.
Standing there
they just
by the North American Women's Championship. So, interesting. Maybe she's going to be back sooner than people think.
Especially also noting that JC also had the mask for her nose.
Yeah.
But anything else we want to touch on about NXT before we head to our Battleground predictions and then opening up the chat?
I will say this, kind of rewinding all the way back to, we were talking about Jordynne Grace. Obviously, Roxanne also came out to watch the match between Jordan and Stevie. I mean, she makes obvious entrance. She goes over to do commentary. Of course, shakes Book's hand, does whatever with Vic. I don't know what the hell she does, but like, she obviously, she's there commenting, doing whatever. After the match, obviously goes in, holding her title up, doing that little bit of the trash talk. Of course, gives Jordan the nice, but Jordan wasn't going to take that. She manages to get out, slide out through the ring. I mean, basic stuff you get from like a, like that's the last thing we're gonna get before we get to Battleground. But like, it was good.
You had both belts on. You had both titles on the mat.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for Roxy to pick up the wrong one, but she grabbed the right one. I thought it would have been interesting if she would have picked up the wrong one.
Yo, that's the one thing we did not talk about. Also, Natalya had her match tonight as well
against Izzy Dane.
Yeah. Carmen had to kind of just stand by on the sidelines.
Carmen was on crutches, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with her.
They said she got hurt this weekend at a live event.
Yeah, and then And this time though, we had Natalia giving the shades over to Booker. You could hear Vic the entire time. He was like, no. Booker takes his glasses off. She puts the shades on. And he's like, oh, like yeah. And Vic's like, shut up, please. Like, I just love it. Just stop it.
I need justice for Vic's candy bowl.
Every time that table gets destroyed, he loses the candy bowl.
Not the candy. Let me see. New to this world, the build for Patron Trick should be that old school build. No brawls or anything to give away the match. Either should go over. Yeah. I mean, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, I would have liked to see her hold up bolt too, but I'd rather see that after the match on Sunday.
Sorry, Cam.
Love the segment with Lash and Trish. Started dying laughing when Jakara leaning against the car on her phone.
Yeah, for some reason I told them that about Jakara Jackson, and now that's one of the only people he can't get over now. They seem to be introducing people to wrestling, and all of a sudden they find a girl on there they like, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's because of me.
Cam shooting off with the questions tonight. I like it. All right, Cam's
He's
done.
like, that's it.
All right, so we went an hour. Pretty good show. We got a lot done tonight. Let's finish it off. Close out the tab. Bill, where can we find you?
Well, all right then. So for the ladies and gentlemen that have stuck around to the end, thank you so much for hanging out with the bar, Scalz, Jackson, myself. If you enjoyed this and still love seeing this beautiful face gracing your screen, you can always check me out on my socials. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all them great social platforms under the name you see right down there in front of me. That is Phil the Future. You will see me every single Tuesday here on NXT on Tap with the other members of the OG3 right here. You can catch me on occasional Thursdays for the Boss Bitch Trivia Challenge, where I am still your reigning, defending, undisputed Boss Bitch Trivia champion himself. Still looking for some type of challenge, please, because I need one like crazy. Other than that, just find me on my socials. Talk to me. Let's have some fun. If anybody is going to be at Against All Odds a week from this Friday in Chicago at the Cicero Stadium,
is it the 21st?
It's happening. Against All Odds is happening July 14th at the Cicero Stadium in Cicero, Illinois.
I thought it was the 21st.
No, it's happening the 14th. I have the TNA wrestling hat. Yep, Friday, June.
No, you're right. June 14th. Okay.
June 14th at the Cicero Stadium in Chicago, Illinois.
All right.
Hit me up. Let's meet.
Jax? You muted.
I don't know why I'm muted.
What?
You can find me anywhere and everywhere right here every Tuesday for NXT on Tap. Sundays for Bot Spots and Chair Shots over on Rivet City Radio. Follow me on Twitter, Jaxbo2020. Hit the link tree, find all my shenanigans.
Didn't you just start a new YouTube channel?
Yeah, the Boyfriend Time podcast. We do react videos.
Make sure you guys go follow that, subscribe to it. Videos are amazing. I am Scalz. You can find me here on Off the Top Media on both YouTube and Twitch on Tuesday nights for NXT on Tap and Friday nights for Friday Night Review with Cam. You can also find me on Off the Top Media _ on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And next week, we will cover what happened on Battleground as well as what happened on the NXT show. We might be down a person. We might be a person doing it on location. if Jax gets tickets to go see NXT next week. So we are hoping that he does because he would love to be there, and we would love to have him and enjoy his time. But thanks everybody for stopping on by. We'll catch you all soon. Have a great evening.